Don't miss out on this new moon. Everything that you need to do is going to be right in this video. And I'm going to show you how to manifest, to set out your intentions, and let's start. Here is the new moon right here. You could ignore the houses right now, but you have to see that it's in 28 degrees Libra, the sun and the moon. Every month we have a new moon. Every month it changes its sign. So whatever sign the sun is in is the new moon sign. So the sun is in 28 degrees Libra. Next month, it's going to be in what? In Scorpio. So the new moon will be in Scorpio. And then the month after that, it will be, well, what's after Scorpio? It'll be Sagittarius. And the new moon will be in Sagittarius. Okay? That's the way it goes. Everything is very mechanical, very straightforward, and it's sequenced. Okay? It has order. So the new moon is in Libra. So what do you do on a new moon? Metaphysically, you do new projects, new intentions. Set your intentions. Write them down. Do your affirmations. So what kind of intentions would work best for the season that we're in at the end of Libra? Well, relationships, partnerships, one-on-one connections. All right. Also agreements and contracts. So get out there and put those intentions out there right away. And do any other ritual that you want to do that you do on the new moon. So every month we have a new moon. Every month we have a full moon. Preview. Next month there'll be a full moon in Taurus. Okay? Full moon means that the sun is opposite of the moon. The sun is opposite of the moon. So, what's going on right now in the sky and how does it impact you? Well, what you can do is you will look at a chart, and for example, we could look at my chart. Here is the chart, my chart right here. And what we do is we will compare with a biwheel. We call it a biwheel. And we look and see what planets are impacting on my chart. Well, the first thing you see is that this new moon impacted my natal Neptune, which is right on my ascendant. So we would say, well, there's a spiritual new beginning for me, or a new beginning in creativity, in intuition, in hypnosis, in the invisible world. Okay? So it would depend on what's going on in my life. Also, we must remember that this 28 degrees is making contact also with Saturn and Neptune together, Uranus in Gemini, and Pluto. So there's a lot going on out there with this new moon. So these are the outer planets that everyone is talking about. It's Uranus, which has to do with sudden and unexpected changes, and that's impacting me right now. Is it a good time for me to get a forecast and reach out to an astrologer? Am I going to do it? Yeah. Because I want a second opinion. I don't drill my own teeth. Sometimes I go to the dentist. So we also have Neptune, which is sextile. It means it has a relationship, which means there's going to be coordination and cooperation between these sudden, exciting, revolutionary changes of communication when it comes to resources and finances, and my spiritual temperature, my the invisible world, maybe my psychic abilities, a creativity as far as escapism with music and dance, could be hypnosis, but it's self. Aries is self. So I might be going inward. Now, when you see a little RX after these planets, RX means retrograde. And in the fall, I usually see a lot of retrogrades. Okay? That's a retrograde here. And Pluto's going to be going retrograde soon. And we also have Mercury that's going to be going retrograde in the next maybe 3 weeks. So it's a coming upon retrograde season. And in 2 weeks, we're going to have a super full moon in Taurus. So that's how you see how this new moon will impact you. You look at 28 degrees of Libra and see, is there anything 28, 29 degrees, 27 degrees in a cardinal or air sign? So I have a square to my natal Uranus, more excitement. See? Excitement, changes, something overseas. Should be interesting. And so we have a repeat on the theme of Uranus. It's innovative, electronics. So something is pushing the envelope there. We'll see. But it has to do with me, because the sun is self, what I want to put out there. And that's behind the scenes. But when the sun crosses over this ascendant, then it'll be more visible. But right now it's still percolating, hidden. All right? And all these ideas. This is also great ideas. Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. So a lot of data coming in. And I believe it's downloads too. Okay? So that's how we do it. And we also have, again, 0 degrees of a cardinal sign as well, a fire and a cardinal sign. Do I have any of that? And you look around and 0 degrees of a cardinal sign. So that would be mutable. And I don't see it right away, but if you guys catch it, just let me know. Oh, here it is. So this transiting Neptune in Aries is impacting the way I think, or information, or communication, especially when it comes to business accomplishments and what I want to get, my goals, okay, especially in business. So that's how we do it. But it starts with the new moon. So what are you going to do on your new moon? And let me know if you want to see any other kind of content. And if you're not following me on TikTok, go ahead. If you want to take one of my classes, it's starting in January 2026. It's the Astrology Made Super Easy, and I will throw the link for the waitlist in the description of this YouTube. If you haven't followed me and you like the content, you don't want to miss anything, because I have to put this content up in between my busy schedule, appointments.
It's 5:30.
And everything else going on in my life. So we try to put out these videos at least once a month. But now with things being so active, I do it even more than once a month. But the little tiny videos are every day on TikTok. And then what I do is I upload them once every 2 or 3 weeks up on YouTube. So if you don't do TikTok, you go watch it on the YouTube channel. So please subscribe and share this with your astrology enthusiasts. We cover the subjects of metaphysics and astrology, and I'm here for you to raise consciousness on the planet. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.